Okay, welcome back. This is now video 9 in our Getting Started with Bitcoin, Earning High Yield on that Bitcoin series. And this is the long-awaited video of using the marketplace to increase your Bitcoin holdings, or as the Bitcoiners would say, stacking sats, meaning stacking Satoshis. Remember, 100 million Satoshis equals 1 Bitcoin. So we're going to get started and show you how stacking sats via the marketplace can add up very quickly. So you can see here right now, I have 0.000811 and some change credits. And at today's value, it is $51.95. That conversion rate is 45 Satoshis per hour. And I have on the Bitcoin side, remember, this is available for me to withdraw immediately. It is not locked up. It belongs to me. So I could send this off the chain and I could go buy something else with it, whatever. I have 0.007. And the conversion rate right now is 359% APY. So we're going to come up here and click the hamburger icon, and we're going to go to Marketplace. And then we are going to look at the marketplace before we get into buying anything. So first and foremost, up here at the top, you see your Bitcoin available. So you can only buy credits with what amount of Bitcoin you have on the Bitcoin ledger side, basically your available balance. And then when we look at the menu, you have credits for sale. Let's zoom back out. Credits for sale. Then you see the discount price. You see the purchase price, what that'll actually cost you. And then if you have stuff for sale, we're going to look at that in another video. You can hit the display my offers. So apparently I do have stuff for sale. I didn't even realize that. So it'll be listed in there somewhere, but we'll uncheck that. And then that's it. Buy now. So one other thing to note is this amount here, purchase price up to, this can be changed. So that will show you amounts of credits that you are able to purchase up to the balance that you have. So let's say I only wanted to look at a smaller amount, basically equivalent to what I have in credits. If I hit update on that, you see now that the only thing that is there is anything that is 0.770 or lower. So these are like $6, $11, $12, and they are arranged by the highest percent discount at the top. So since I have more available, we will leave that. So I can actually change this to the maximum. You can just put one whole Bitcoin and it'll automatically default to show you everything that's on the platform, basically, because I don't think we have anything over 1 Bitcoin. So you can see there is one for a 0.01 worth of credits at 9.5%. So that is a higher discount than what I was seeing because it's more. It costs more than I actually have available in my balance. But by changing that price up to 1 Bitcoin, I'm able to see that, but I can't purchase it because I don't have enough. So what we are going to look at, though, is purchasing a few smaller credits just so you can see how that affects the conversion rate. So this one here is 1281, but there's two above it with a little bit higher percent for 679 a piece. So it's about $13. So we're going to hit buy now. Well, let me tell you how this works. So what you see here is the credits for sale price on the left side. Then you see the discount, and then you see the price I'm buying it at. So I'll get 0.000106 credits, but I'm only using 0.009673 BTC. So let's go ahead and buy that. Checking order. We're going to confirm. And that has now been purchased. And now that one's gone and the second one is there. So we're going to do that one as well. But real quick, you can check up here and see that my available Bitcoin balance did drop a little bit because I did use Bitcoin to buy it. So we're going to do the second one here at the same price because those were both 8.75%. And then you see my credits dropped again, or my Bitcoin dropped again. So now we're going to go to the dashboard and take a look at what impact that had. So you can see the conversion rate has changed to 275%. the conversion rate for Satoshis has jumped up to 70%. And my total credits available is 65.53. Oh, it updated to 428. So it was doing some recalculations. So typically when you buy and sell, your conversion rate should go up. And also keep in mind that this is like a 24-hour boost based off of market participation. So the more people participating and the more active you are, then the higher conversion rates you can get, especially if you're coming in here kind of on a daily basis. So remember, we had 45 Satoshis per hour. Now we have 70. Let's see what that is. So that just went to, it's probably 4 and some change. It doesn't go out to all the decimal places, but you see how that can change. So now over the course of a day, I'm making basically $1 a day, whereas before it was like 75 cents. And that's going to be $1 worth of BTC. And it's better to start thinking of this as Satoshis and Bitcoin because it's $1 at the price of 64,000 USD to one Bitcoin. But imagine, depending on when you're watching this, one Bitcoin could be worth 100,000 USDT or 150,000 to 200,000. So the more Satoshis you have, the greater that conversion rate or value, I should say, in USD. The ultimate goal is to get out of fiat currency. That's why we're all here. But everything in the world is still denominated in dollars. So it does have a little warm fuzzy to see you getting more dollars in your balance. So we're going to leave the video here for that. Oh, let's look at the ledger so you can see how that looks. So credits issued from on-chain deposits. That's where we sent the money in the previous video. But here we can look at credits purchased and you'll see these two purchases back to back right here. So it shows you both of those and you can make notes on that to say, keep track of it if you're keeping a spreadsheet or something. And then also you can see the amount of credits you gained. So these are the free Bitcoin or Satoshis that you've earned over time. So keeping track of all of this can show you, especially when you're looking back, if you were stacking sats when Bitcoin was on a dip. So right now, again, being at 64,000, if you're buying it and you go back and look at this when it's 120K, these values are twice as more valuable, basically. It's going to be evaluated in the price of Bitcoin at that time. So it's good for you to keep track of the ledger and then go back and look historically, where was Bitcoin at those prices? And you can find out kind of what your average Bitcoin dollar cost average price was. And you can see here, historically, there were some amazing discounts in the marketplace. So I've caught some 20s, some high teens, 22 there. So the higher the discount, obviously, the more Bitcoin you are stacking or more sats you are stacking. So I've made quite a few purchases on this wallet, as you can see. Credits purchase, so quite a bit. So I'm definitely taking advantage of this. So it's good to come out here periodically and check. And if you are dollar cost averaging, then you'll be able to make purchases more frequently. Once your available Bitcoin balance is used up, then you'll just have to wait for it to convert over from the credits or add more to your balance over here. All right, that's all we got for this video. In the next video, we will look at the selling of credits and see how that affects the conversion rate and the APY. So stay tuned.